Just gonna keep the show going. This next comedian is part of the new wave of the Billings community. Funny as shit. It's gonna kill the stage for you. Give it up for Mr. Dylan Times.
Keep it going for our host, Ken Palmer. All the other comics. Most importantly, give it up for fucking Pride. All right, now time to introduce you guys to me. My name's Dylan Times. I'm really proud of my name. I know it's very conceited, but it was changed when I was a baby. I was almost a junior. My name would have been Darwin. Can you imagine that? Yeah. 2021, like, hi, my name's Darwin. Thankfully, my mom changed it because our last name was Epstein. I know, a rough couple years there. I'm Native American. I'm from an Indian reservation called Pine Ridge. It's an Indian reservation in South Dakota, and getting older, I'm starting to realize shit that was cool back then isn't as cool now. Like, we had Bill Clinton come to our reservation once to campaign for Hillary. That was cool then. It's not as cool now because Clinton's kind of linked to that Epstein dude. Flight logs, the island, and all that. We had Hulk Hogan come to our reservation for a basketball tournament. That was really cool back then. It's not as cool now because he got caught on a sex tape banging his best friend's wife, and in that sex tape, he dropped the hard N-bomb. So it's not as cool now. But I'm a giant wrestling fan. Like, I love pro wrestling. I do a podcast about it. Hulk Hogan was never my favorite wrestler. My favorite wrestler is John Cena. And the reason why is because you don't know if John Cena's racist. You can't even tell his skin color because you can't see him. Whoever said that, you beat me to my punchline. Being Native. I'm a member of the Oglala Lakota Sioux tribe. I got very inspired digging into my heritage. We have this awesome warrior that's part of our tribe. His name's Crazy Horse. He's a badass warrior. He has a victory over the U.S. government about an hour from here, Little Bighorn Battlefield. It inspired me so much that last month, I just turned 29 years old. I finally got an Indian name. It's borderline personality disorder. Horse. I work for the United States Postal Service as a mailman. I've been a mailman for like 6.5 years now. I've been doing stand-up for a little over a year now, but I've always been afraid. Thank you. I've always been afraid to talk about being a mailman because I'm afraid of my delivery up here. I get in trouble a lot, especially this last year. I called into work to go to Las Vegas, Nevada. I went for this wrestling event called SummerSlam, which was a fun time. Like, I remember going there, it was me, a friend, and this girl. And she stopped me, like, mid-conversation. And this is when I realized she was an astrology girl. Because we were having drinks, and she was like, "Are you a Leo?" And I was like, uh-oh. I was like, "You're one of them." But she went down there unvaccinated, which is fucking wild. It blew my mind because I was like, oh my God, you're going there unprotected. You're just like raw dog in Vegas. But I'm trying to understand astrology more. Like, after a 1.5 years of being single, I finally got a girlfriend. Whenever I let people know that I have a girlfriend, I tell them their name is Sam, and it's short for Samuel L. Jackson. And she's super into astrology. And I've reached this point with girls with astrology, And it's like, whenever a girl tells me she's like super into that stuff, I tell her like, I'm really into Bigfoot. We might be into things that may or may not be real. I could do that one better. I used to think wrestling was real when I was a boy. Like the first wrestler I saw was The Rock. That's not even his real name. His name's Dwayne. He's like in movies and shit now. I could take that even further. I used to be a Christian. Being into astrology though. But this chick just basically judged me just based on the time where my parents hooked up. She just stopped me. She's like, are you a Leo? And I was like, well, I'm a Gemini sun, I'm a Taurus moon, and you're a Delta variant rising. Astrology's wild. Before I met my girlfriend, I met this girl that I really liked. I was trying to shoot my shot with her. I found out she was a Scorpio. And I told her I love Mortal Kombat. Come to my place, babe. Kick it like Liu Kang. I thought that joke bombed, but she messaged me later that night saying, get over here. And then I finished her. I'm going to end on that. My name is Dylan Times. Thank you so much. Happy Pride. I love you all. Have a good rest of the night.